Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be playing a video for you concerning a lady who transitioned herself from a woman to become a man, and now she has detransitioned herself after regretting her actions. And we are going to be listening to what she has to say to the public as she was addressing congressmen in the United States. So I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on it as the video is going on, so that we Africans, we can learn lessons from what she went through and what she is saying in the video.
My name is Chloe Cole, and I am a detransitioner. Another way to put that would be, I used to believe that I was born in the wrong body, and the adults in my life whom I trusted affirmed my belief, and this caused me lifelong, irreversible harm. I speak to you today.
So she said she used to believe that she was born in a wrong body. Take note of that. She used to believe that she was born in a wrong body.
As a victim of one of the biggest medical scandals in the history of the United States of America, I speak to you in the hope that you will have the courage to bring the scandal to an end and ensure that other vulnerable teenagers, children, and young adults don't go through what I went through. At the age of 12, I began to experience what my medical team would later diagnose as gender dysphoria. I was well into an early puberty, and I was very uncomfortable with the changes that were happening to my body. I was intimidated by male attention, and when I told my parents that I felt like a boy, in retrospect, all I meant was that I hated puberty, that I wanted this newfound sexual attention to go away.
Can you see that? She told her parents that she felt like a boy. It was not necessarily because she wanted to be a boy, but because she hated puberty. And you see that she does not even know what she's doing. She does not know what puberty is. She's just feeling the change, and she does not like it. So she told her parents that she felt like a boy. And so instead of these parents to help their child by encouraging her, telling her that it's normal, that's how life is, and what have you, they took her to the doctor. Let her continue her story.
I looked up to my brothers a little bit more than I did to my sisters. I came out as transgender in a letter I sent on the dining room table. My parents were immediately concerned. They felt like they needed to get outside help from medical professionals.
Somebody that does not understand puberty is now writing a letter to the parents that 12 years old, 12 years old, take note of that, 12 years old, is now writing a letter to the parents. Both of us, everybody is staying in the same house. All of them are staying in the same house. He's writing a letter to them that she has become a transgender. Wow, wonderful.
This proved to be a mistake. It immediately set our entire family down a path of ideologically motivated deceit and coercion. The gender specialist I was taken to see told my parents that I needed to be put on puberty-blocking drugs right away. They asked my parents to simply...
Imagine that. Who would do that? That is wickedness. That is evil. A child of 12 years old, because she does not like the changes that she's seeing in her body, you now say that she should be given puberty blockers. What? Yeah, like, the thing is, it's too crazy to hear. It's too crazy. Let's continue.
Question: would you rather have a dead daughter or a living transgender son? The choice was enough for my parents to let their guard down, and in retrospect, I can't blame them. This was the moment that we all became victims of so-called gender-affirming care. I was fast-tracked onto puberty blockers and then testosterone. The resulting menopausal-like hot flashes made focusing on school impossible. I still get joint pains and weird pops in my back, but they were far worse when I was on the blockers. A month later, when I was 13, I had my first testosterone injection. It's caused permanent changes to my body. My voice will...
So if you heard what she said, right? She said the pains she was feeling, the discomfort she was feeling became worse when she started taking all those puberty blockers, all those nonsense that they were giving to her. She became worse.
Will forever be deeper, my jawline sharper, my nose longer, my bone structure permanently masculinized, my Adam's apple more prominent, my fertility unknown. I look in the mirror sometimes and I feel like a monster.
So you see, that's what happens when you give 12-year-old what they wish for, what they want. Who does not even understand left from right, right from left. You're just giving her what she wants, what they want. Now that she has started doing the things on her, she said she looked at herself in the mirror and she's looking at herself like a monster. How won't she?
I did a double mastectomy at 15. They tested my amputated breast for cancer. And I was cancer-free, of course. I was perfectly healthy. There was nothing wrong with my still developing body or my breasts, other than that, as an insecure teenage girl, I felt...
Can you imagine that? They cut off her breasts because they said she has breast cancer or whatever. And she was free. She was not even having the breast cancer in the first place. And they cut off her breast. I mean, maybe I did not hear it well. Let's take it backward a little. All right.
My voice will forever be deeper, my jawline sharper, my nose longer, my bone structure permanently masculinized, my Adam's apple more prominent, my fertility unknown. I look in the mirror sometimes and I feel like a monster. I had a double mastectomy at 15. They tested my amputated breast for cancer. And I was cancer-free, of course. I was perfectly healthy.
They had already amputated the breast, so they tested the breast for cancer. And of course, there was no cancer.
There was nothing wrong with my still developing body or my breasts, other than that, as an insecure teenage girl, I felt awkward about it. After my breasts were taken away from me, the tissue was incinerated. Before I was able to legally drive, I had a huge part of my future womanhood taken from me. I will never be able to breastfeed. I struggle to look at myself in the mirror at times. I still struggle to this day with sexual dysfunction. And I have massive scars across my chest. And the skin grafts that they took of my nipples are weeping fluid today. And they were grafted into a more masculine positioning, they said. After surgery, my grades in school plummeted. Everything that I went through did nothing to address my underlying mental health issues that I had. And my doctors, with their theories on gender, thought that all my problems would go away as soon as I was surgically transformed into something that vaguely resembled a boy. Their theories were wrong. The drugs and surgeries changed my body, but they did not and could not change the basic reality that I am and forever will be a female. When my specialist first told my parents that they could have a dead daughter or a live transgender son, I wasn't suicidal. I was a happy child who struggled because she was different. However, at 16, after my surgery, I did become suicidal. I'm doing better now. But my parents almost got the dead daughter promised to them by my doctors. My doctors had almost created the very nightmare they said they were trying to avoid.
Can you see that? Can you see that? I don't know. It is heartbreaking. But from the perspective of the doctors, I see that those doctors are demonic. Like, they are evil people. They are not sets of good people. They went to school for 6 years, 7 years, whatever number of years, to study nonsense. I believe it's an agenda. It's not science. This is not science. This telling a young child that you were born in the wrong body. It's not science. It's a demonic agenda. It is a religion. It's a religion.
So what message do I want to bring to American teenagers and their families? I didn't need to be lied to. I needed compassion. I needed to be loved. I needed to be given therapy to help me work through my issues, not affirm to my delusion that by transforming into a boy...
Coach has said it, my delusion. People that are having those thoughts, they're having mental problem. It's a delusion. It's a mental problem. And that mental problem needs address, because if you play with them in that mental problem, you will worsen the situation. I pray that does not come to Nigeria. I pray, but I don't know these youths of today. They are just pursuing after madness, What?
It would solve all my problems. We need to stop telling 12-year-olds that they were born wrong, that they are right to reject their own bodies and feel uncomfortable with their own skin. We need to stop telling children that puberty is an option, that they can choose what kind of puberty they will go through, just so they can choose what clothes to wear or what music to listen to. Puberty is a rite of passage to adulthood, not a disease to be mitigated. Today, I should be at home with my family celebrating my 19th birthday, and instead I'm making a desperate plea to my elected representatives. Learn the lessons from other medical scandals like the opioid crisis, to recognize that doctors are human too, and sometimes they are wrong. My childhood was ruined along with thousands of detransitioners that I know through our networks. This needs to stop. You alone can stop it. Enough children have already been victimized by this barbaric pseudoscience. Please let me be your final warning. Thank you.
Please, we're going to stop the video here, and I want you to tell me what you think in the comment section below. However, my name is Peculiar. Thank you for watching this video. I want you to like and subscribe to our channel so that whenever we make up any new video, you are going to be the first to be notified about it. God bless you. Stay safe. My name is Peculiar once again, and we bring you facts. Thank you.